I said post the Christmas pass.
Oh, I don't know. Vicky, is Mark City?
Yes, I think so. I hope so.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to call the May 3rd, 2021 Crest Hill City Council meeting to order. If everyone would please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. And I would ask that you please remain standing after the pledge for a moment of silence, followed by an opening prayer. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Unfortunately, in our 61-year history as a city of Crest Hill, 2 of our police officers made the ultimate sacrifice and lost their lives in the line of duty. The 2 wreaths that you see behind me, the black and blue wreaths, were made by one of our current officers, Officer Renee Malley, and each wreath represents one of the slain officers. Officer James Nink was killed in a vehicle accident while chasing an armed robbery subject on September 16, 1967. And Sergeant Timothy Simonson was killed in a shooting from an armed robbery subject also on September 28, 1994. Both of these officers made the ultimate sacrifice for the city of Crest Hill and its residents. They both left behind small children and wives. So we certainly want to remember them during the month of May, which is Police Officers Memorial Month. We will honor them also with a resolution that we're going to pass later in this meeting, representing May 15th as Police Officers Memorial Day in the city of Crest Hill. To both the Nink and the Simonson family, we want to thank them for the years of service that their husbands gave to the city of Crest Hill. We want everybody to keep them in their prayers as all these years have gone by. And we will certainly continue to honor them each and every time during the month of May, both here and during our Memorial Day ceremony. So I would express our deepest condolences to both the Nink and the Simonson family, and I would ask for everybody to take a moment of silence in their honor. Thank you. We also have with us this evening Father Richard Prodell, who is a weekend assistant at both St. Anne's and St. Ambrose Church in Crest Hill. I have the utmost of respect and honor for Father Prodell. I asked him to be here tonight to bless the city of Crest Hill as a whole and to also bless the old council and the new council coming before us this evening. So I'd like to introduce Father Richard Prodell. Retired, but is a weekend assistant at both St. Ambrose and St. Anne's in Crest Hill and many other churches throughout the Joliet community. Father?
Thank you. Please be seated, though. I am no stranger to Crest Hill. Being born in Joliet, Illinois, I'm much older than Crest Hill. Lived for my first 16 plus years on the 1100 block of Clement, then moved to the 1100 block of Waverly before I went away to college and ended up here. So I have a deep feeling for this community, and the theater on Rainer that probably none of you remember because I'm older than you all. There was a wonderful little theater there, and every Saturday we would run down to the theater for films and whatnot. So my heart is very much with this community. The mayor knows that usually I start my homily with a humorous story, and I looked for one. He said, maybe you want to do that tonight. The sadness was that I looked and looked, and the only ones that I found were denigrating to politicians. And if there's anything we do not need today, is for our official people to be denigrated or to be put down. We've got to build up all those people that we've elected. I did find this story. I don't know that it's going to be something that's going to be offensive to anybody. I hope not. Two political candidates were having a heated debate. One yelled to the other, "What about the powerful interests that control you?" And the other looked at him and yelled back, "Leave my wife out of this." Let us take a moment of just quiet to know that God is with us tonight, to guide us, to support us, to strengthen us in whatever God asks of us. God, bless this gathering. With thankful hearts, we pray for those who are leaving. We thank them for their tireless work to make Crest Hill a wonderful place to live. We pray that as they leave, they will find joy, contentment, and peace wherever they go and whatever they do. As we celebrate those who remain and those who are newly elected, we pray that they will lead with the wisdom of Solomon, who prayed to have an understanding heart. Let us pray also for the citizens of Crest Hill. May they be involved in all that will make Crest Hill thrive. May they overlook differences and work together for the common good of all. We pray for our mayor. We thank him for his many, many years of fine leadership. And we pray for his wisdom, strength, and good health to lead us in even bigger and better things. And we ask all of this in the name of our peace-loving God. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. And I felt that it was important to have an opening prayer here tonight. This is a special night for the city of Crest Hill. I've known Father Prodell for a long time. I value his friendship. He was kind enough to give Vicki and I a personal blessing in my office before the meeting this evening. And it meant a lot for me to have you here this evening. So I thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule tonight, Father. I know you have another commitment that you need to get to, but I certainly want to thank you for being here and for blessing the entire city council also.
Thank you. Thank you for your friendship too. Love you.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Will do.
Okay, moving on to our, first we need a roll call by our city clerk. Vicki?
Ray Solomon.
Here.
Glenn Conklin.
Present.
Scott Dyke.
Here.
John Verche.
Here.
Barbara Scolaire.
Here.
Claudia Gazal.
Here.
Tina Oberlin.
Present.
Marco Colodi-Petro.
Here.
Nate Albert.
Here.
Joe Kubo.
Here. Okay, the first order of business, and we do have a little bit of a heavy agenda this evening, but we're going to try and get through it as quickly as possible. We have to entertain a motion for a public hearing regarding appropriations for all corporate purposes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2021 and ending April 30th, 2022 for the city of Crest Hill, Will County, Illinois. Motion would be in order.
So moved, Mayor. Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal. Questions or comments of the motion to open the public hearing? Roll call, please, Beck.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche. Barbara Scolaire.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Marco Colodi-Petro.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Joe Kubo.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, the public hearing is open for the record at 7:10 PM, and this is part of the process that we have to do before every budget to be passed in the city of Crest Hill. And I will start by making some comments. I'm going to keep them briefer this year than in the years past because of the heavy agenda that we do have. The first thing I would like to tell you is that the budget and the appropriations for the city of Crest Hill is the most important document in our fiscal year. And our fiscal year runs from May 1st to April 30th. It is a fluid document that constantly changes throughout the year. And We did have 2 work sessions in regards to the budget. We had a work session on March 22nd, 2021, and we also had a second work session on April 12th, 2021. Per state statute, the budget was published in the Joliet Herald News on April 19th, 2021. I'm proud to announce that this is the 13th year in a row that we have had a balanced budget in the city of Crest Hill with a small surplus at the end of each year. Also, some highlights that I would like to share with our general public that's here this evening and with the ones that are watching on television tonight. Back in 2019, we reevaluated our bond rating. At the current time, our bond rating was a AA3. We did the reevaluation and we were improved to a AA bond rating. That is the third highest bond rating out of 21 rankings, and this is the highest bond rating in the history of the city of Crest Hill at AA. We do have 6 months of reserves, and also we have received the Gfoa, that is the Government Finance Officers Award, for the past 6 years. The Gfoa is the highest form of recognition in governmental accounting and financial reporting, and only 12% of the communities in the state of Illinois receive this award, and we have now gotten it for 6 straight years. So I want everybody in the city of Crest Hill to realize that our finances are strong, and all of us sitting at this table, here now and in the past, we should all be proud of the hard work that we've put into making our finances in such a great condition that they are in now. With that, I certainly want to thank our city treasurer, Glenn Conklin, our city administrator, Heather McGuire, our past city treasurer, Ashley Motika, who is here this evening, our department heads, our police chief, Ed Clark, our interim public works director, Mark Seifert, and our building department, Kirk Wilkins. I also want to thank Kyle Craddy, who is our new interim treasurer now, for last 4 months of all the work and all the time that they put into preparing the budget to bring it before City Council. And I want to thank City Council for all of their cooperation, their patience during the budget process, and the good work sessions that we had in regards to this year's budget that we'll be passing here a little later in the meeting. Our residents should also be confident that we are being fiscally responsible with the money that we have to continue to provide the same level of service that our residents have come to expect over several years, and to improve their quality of life. Some of the highlights of this year's budget that we will pass later on the agenda. In regards to the police department, we will be hiring 2 new police officers in this year's budget. The police academies were closed for the past year because of the COVID restrictions that we all went through in 2020. But we will be hiring 2 officers, and we have reservations for these 2 officers to be in the June class for one of our police academies. With that, we will have 33 sworn police officers in the city of Crest Hill, and again, that will be the highest number of police officers that this city has ever had. In 2009, we had 24 sworn police officers, and in 2021, we are going to have 33. So we've hired 9 additional police officers for the city of Crest Hill, and public safety is always and will always be a priority for the city of Crest Hill. They also will be purchasing 3 new hybrid police vehicles, and our police pension fund is funded at 69%, which is in very good condition. Many communities in the surrounding area and throughout the state of Illinois are in the 40% mark or much less. We will continue to meet all of our contributions and all of our obligations to be fully funded in this city by 2038. State mandate says that all municipalities need to be fully funded by 90% by 2040, and we're planning to be fully funded by 2038. So all of us sitting at this table, present, past, and in the future, should be very proud of that work, that we continue to support our police department with a fully funded pension fund. In regards to public works, we will be purchasing 2 new F-350 pickup trucks. We will continue to complete several street projects and water main projects throughout the city over the year. We will continue with our sidewalk and replacement program, and we will continue with our 50/50 tree replacement program. In regards to the building department, we are also going to purchase an additional vehicle in the building department. This city council, for the past 6 years, we've had a vehicle replacement program. We felt that it was important to have new vehicles on site here for all of our employees, for their health, safety, and welfare during all of their travels. And with the program that we have, we're getting much more money back on trade-in values on a rotation basis to be able to purchase these new vehicles. We've also seen a tremendous savings in the amount of repairs and maintenance that we have to do on the vehicles with the rotation that we have had. We will also continue the property tax rebate that you've had for the past 8 years. Forms will go out in your water bill in September. Fill out the form. If you fill out the form, meet all the requirements, and have it returned to us by December 1st of 2021, you will receive a property tax rebate check, which is 25% of the municipal portion of your property tax bill, around March 17th of 2022. So those are the highlights from the mayor. I would ask if anyone would like to speak for or against the budget proposal for 2021. Please step to the podium, state your name for the record, and your address is optional. Second request, if anyone would like to make public comment in regards to the budget for 2021 and 22 and the appropriations, please step to the podium, state your name for the record, and your address is optional. And a third request, if anyone would like to speak for or against 2021-2022 budget, please step to the podium, state your name for the record, your address is optional. Let the record show that no one has approached the podium. Therefore, I would ask for a closure of the public hearing in a motion form.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Overland, seconded by Alderwoman Sclair, to close the public hearing at 7:18 p.m. Roll call, please.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Marco Cola DePietro?
Yes.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, we are back in regular session. With that, you have before you the approval of the minutes from the city council meeting held on April 19th, 2021. Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
We have motion by Alderwoman Sclair, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal, for an approval of the minutes of the April 19, 2021 City Council meeting. Questions or comments of the motion? Roll call, please.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
Marco Cola DePietro?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire?
Yes.
Motion carries.
You also have before you the minutes of the City Council work session, which was held on April 26, 2021. Motion would be in order.
So moved. Second.
Who made the motion? We have motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderman Cola DePietro, for the approval of the minutes of the work session held on April 26, 2021. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Marco Cola DePietro?
Yes.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, moving on to our city administrator, Heather McGuire. Good evening, Heather.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The first two agenda items under my portion of the report are for the appropriations and the city budget. And with that, I will turn it over to our interim finance director, Kyle Craddy, to go over some of the specifics on the numbers before passage.
Thanks, Heather. As Heather said, in front of you this evening is both the appropriation ordinance as well as the resolution adopting the village budget, the city's budget for the year. Just some highlights on top of what the mayor discussed during the public hearing. The general fund and the overall budget in itself is in balance, which is obviously what the end goal of the budget process is during the year. The general fund itself is $21,000 in the black for the year, and we are seeing an increase in that fund balance, which is, as the mayor did state, is at about 60% of expenditures for the year. The non-home rule sales tax fund it has a slight deficit for the year, but that was a planned deficit for some of the programs. However, the fund balance itself is also in that area is also at about 100%, so that fund is also doing very well for itself. The last area I just wanted to touch on was the water and sewer fund, another larger operating fund, and that fund is also currently has a $38,000 surplus for the year. So also making sure that we're covering our expenditures to run our water and sewer fund. With that said, I'm available if there's any questions on either of those, but those were the highlights for the 21-22 fiscal year budget.
Any questions of Kyle? Hearing none, I would ask for a motion for an ordinance making appropriations for all corporate purposes for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2021, and ending April 30th, 2022 for the city of Crest Hill, Illinois.
So moved as presented.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderwoman Oberlin, seconded by Alderwoman Sclair. Reference, or Gazal. I'm sorry. For the motion of the appropriations for fiscal year 2021, 2022. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Barbara Scolaire?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
Marco Colodi-Petro?
Yes.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
Motion carries. Ordinance number is 1864.
And then the next item for approval would be an ordinance adopting a citywide budget for the 2021-2022 fiscal year.
Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderwoman Sclair. Questions or comments of the motion in regards to the ordinance adopting a citywide budget for the 2021-2022 fiscal year? Roll call, please.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Marco Colodi-Petro?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire?
Yes.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Motion carries. Ordinance number 1865.
Thank you. The next item I have for approval this evening goes along with the budget, and this is a resolution approving a modification to the police pension funding policy for the city of Crest Hill. As everybody is aware, there's been some changes to the way that the police pension board will be run at the state level and local level, so we are going to continue doing our $150,000 contribution, but we want to hold that aside until we have a little bit more certainty with what will be going on with use of those funds. So we're just asking to set aside that extra contribution in a separate account while we're waiting for that to play out.
So moved as presented.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderman Dyke.
I would be.
Oh, man, I'm messing up tonight. Motion by Alderwoman Oberlin, seconded by Alderman Dyke, for a resolution approving modification to the police pension funding policy for the city of Crest Hill. Questions or comments in regards to the motion? Roll call, please.
John Verche?
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Marco Colodi-Petro?
Yes.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution number is 1102.
Thank you. And then the final item I have for approval this evening, after several work sessions and working with City Council as well as our consultant A5, the City Council has selected a logo to be finalized, and I'm going to try to hold it up a little bit here so the public can see it, but I am seeking approval of that logo this evening.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal, for a motion for the city logo approval. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Marco Colodi-Petro?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin?
No.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Barbara Scolaire?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
And Nate Albert?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And thank you very much to council for all of their hard work. I know it took a while to get through that process, but I appreciate everybody's feedback and efforts on finalizing that. We will start working on ordering both new new letterhead as well as new business cards for the city. And then we will move forward presenting some branding implementation strategies to the city council for bigger picture items. So I appreciate that this evening. The informational report is on file. Just for the public's information, we did have a grand opening for Thompson's Barber Shop today, so I appreciate Alderwoman Gazal and the mayor attending on behalf of the city. We do wish them the best of luck. We will be holding a work session next week. Current topics include water source presentation and discussion. The additional topics are still being finalized. And I'd be happy to answer any other questions this evening.
Any questions of City Administrator? Thank you, Heather. Moving on to our Public Works Department, our Interim Director of Public Works, Mark Seifert. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The only agenda item I have before you this evening is the award of the concrete repair and restoration contract with J.J. Newell, concrete contractor, for the sum of $14,267. This will be spread out over the course of the entire year. It is for concrete repair for any underground utility digs that take place throughout the year, and fixing curbs, sidewalk, driveways for any time we have to dig up anything for utilities. With that, I'd ask for approval.
So moved as presented.
Motion by Alderwoman Oberlin, seconded by Alderman Verche. This was discussed last Monday night at our work session for awarding the bid to J&J Newell Concrete Contractor in the amount of $14,267. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Marco Colity Petro,
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
Barbara Scoler,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
John Verche, Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
With that, I'll be happy to entertain any questions.
Any questions of Public Works?
Well, Mark, I just want to say thank you very much for your quick response for the signage at Bartholomew and Hayden. I know I heard from the family and they're extremely appreciative. So thank you very much.
Anybody else?
Yes, me. I just want to let everyone know, as you know, we contacted you a couple of times in regard weeds. Just be patient. He's working on it. A lot of the park district, they're going to be fertilizing. So I know we got a couple complaints today about some of the parks. So thanks again for taking care of it so quick.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Moving on, Community Development Department, we have nothing on the agenda this evening. Maura was not able to be with us this evening. If you have any questions, she will be in tomorrow. In regards to the Police Department, our Police Chief, Ed Clerk. Good evening, Ed.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I do not have anything on the agenda this evening. Your 2-week activity report is in your packet, and I'd be willing to entertain any questions.
Any questions of the Police Chief? Thanks, Ed.
Thank you.
Moving on to the Mayor's report. I have several reappointments, and we have 2 resolutions this evening. The first reappointment I would ask for is for the reappointment of Mr. Patrick Camden to the Civil Service Commission. Pat has agreed to serve another 3-year term on the Civil Service Commission, which would expire on May 1st, 2024. Pat was appointed in 2016 and will be serving his second 3-year term. His reappointment is before you this evening, and I ask for your concurrence.
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal for the reappointment of Patrick Camden to another 3-year term on the Crest Hill Civil Service Commission. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche, Barbara Scoler,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Marco Colity Petro,
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I have before you tonight 2 reappointments to our Plan Commission. The first one is for Mr. Ken Carroll. Ken has agreed to serve another 3-year term on the Crest Hill Plan Commission, which will expire on May 1st, 2024. This will be his 4th 3-year term, and I ask for your concurrence.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderman Verche. Questions or comments of the motion to reappoint Ken Carroll to the Plan Commission for another 3 years? Roll call, please.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Marco Colity Petro,
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
Barbara Scoler,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
John Verche, and Nate Albert.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And I also ask for the reappointment of Mr. Bill Thomas to the Crest Hill Plan Commission. Bill has served for the last year, filling out an unexpired term. I would ask for a 3-year appointment that will expire on May 1st, 2024 for Mr. Bill Thomas. I ask for your concurrence in the motion.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Alderman Dyke, seconded by Alderman Albert for the reappointment of Bill Thomas to the Crest Hill Plan Commission. Questions or comments?
It was
Second by Alderman Verche.
It was Alderman Verche? Boy, maybe I do need that hearing aid, huh? Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Barbara Scoler,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Marco Coludi Petro,
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
Nate Albert,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And all of these reappointments were discussed last Monday at our work session also. In regards to the reappointments of deputy liquor commissioners for the city of Crest Hill, I have two before you this evening. The first one is for the reappointment of Mr. Michael Gale to another four-year term as deputy liquor commissioner, which will expire on May 5th, 2025. Mike has served as one of my deputy liquor commissioners for the past 12 years, and I ask for your concurrence in a motion form.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Scler, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal. Questions or comments on the reappointment of Mike Gale to a four-year term? Roll call, please.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Marco Coludi Petro,
Yes.
Nate Albert,
No.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche,
Yes.
Barbara Scoler,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And the last reappointment is for Mr. David Stengley. Dave has served as Deputy Liquor Commissioner since January 21st, 2019, fulfilling the term of Mr. Victor Pavlich that served this city for over 40 years as Deputy Liquor Commissioner, who passed away in 2019. Dave would be reappointed for a four-year term, which will expire on April 30th, or May 5th of 2025.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Alderman, was it Albert?
Albert. and then
Seconded by
Coludi Petro.
Alderman Colo DiPietro for the reappointment of Dave Stengley. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke,
Yes.
John Verche,
Yes.
Barbara Scoler,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
Marco Coludi Petro,
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, I thank you for your support in all of those reappointments to the various appointments of the mayor with the concurrence of the city council. I also have before you two resolutions. Again, my opening comments in regards to the two slain police officers that we had in the city of Crest Hill in 1967 and in 1994. I would ask for the reading of a resolution declaring the week of May 9th through May 16th, 2021 as National Police Week in the city of Crest Hill. And we will begin the reading of this resolution with Alderman Dyke.
Resolution number 1101, a resolution declaring the week of May 9th through May 16th, 2021 as National Police Week in the city of Crest Hill. Whereas the city of Crest Hill is faithfully served by the officers of its police department, men and women who diligently perform their assigned duties to maintain peace and justice in the city of Crest Hill, and
Whereas the police officers of the city of Crest Hill are of great strength and character, placing their personal safety on the line every shift in order to preserve the peace and enforce the laws of the state of Illinois and the ordinances of the city of Crest Hill. And whereas it is appropriate in the week of national recognition of the efforts of all police officers, federal, state, and local, to similarly acknowledge the word of police officers by the declaration of a week in their honor.
Now, therefore be it resolved by the mayor and city council of the city of Crest Hill, Will County, Illinois, as follows. Section 1, that the mayor and city council of the city of Crest Hill declare that the week of May 9 through May 16, 2021 be and is hereby declared National Police Week in the city of Crest Hill, Illinois, in honor of all the police officers nationwide, but especially in recognition of the efforts of our very own members of the city of Crest Hill Police Department.
Section 2, that the mayor and city council of the city of Crest Hill declare that May 15, 2021 be and is hereby declared National Peace Officers Memorial Day in the city of Crest Hill, in honor of all police officers killed in the line of duty, especially Officer James Ning and Sergeant Timothy Simonson. Section 3. The Crest Hill City Clerk is directed to make the original resolution available to the members of the general public during normal business hours at the Crest Hill City Clerk office. Resolved this third day of May 2021, Raymond R. Solomon, Mayor, Vicky Hackney, City Clerk.
So moved as presented.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Oberlin, seconded by Alderman Albert, for a resolution declaring the week of May 9th through May 16th, 2021 as National Police Week in the city of Crest Hill. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Barbara Scoler?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Marco Polo Petro?
Yes.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Motion carries. Resolution number is confirmed is 1101.
It is my honor and privilege, on behalf of all the residents of the city of Crest Hill, to present to our Police Chief Ed Clark and to all the men and women of the Crest Hill Police Department a copy of this resolution. I am very proud of our police officers. This is not an easy time for any police officer in our nation, but they're the first ones that we call when we are in need. I am very proud of the way our men and women of this police department represent the city of Crest Hill. And on behalf of all the residents, Ed, of the city and all the members of the city council, we'd like to show our support to each and every one of our police officers with a copy of this resolution. I just would like to thank everyone for this resolution. It really means a lot for our department to know that our city stands behind us and we have that support. I can promise they will continue to serve this community with pride and dedication and provide the best service to our citizens that we can. So thank you very much. We also have before you this evening a proclamation honoring Public Works Week in the city of Crest Hill, which will be from May 16th through May 23rd, 2021. We'll begin with the reading of the proclamation. We'll begin with Alderwoman Oberlin.
Whereas public works professionals focus on infrastructure, facilities, and services that are of vital importance to sustainable and resilient communities and to the public health, high quality of life, and well-being of the people of the city of Crest Hill, and
Whereas these infrastructure, facilities, and services cannot be provided without the dedicated efforts of public works professionals who are engineers, managers, and employees at all levels of government and the private sector, who are responsible for rebuilding, improving, and protecting our nation's transportation, water supply, water treatment, and solid waste systems, public buildings, and other structures and facilities essential for our citizens. And
whereas it is in the public interest for the citizens, civic leaders, and children in the city of Crest Hill to gain knowledge of and to maintain an ongoing interest and understanding of the importance of public works and public works program in their respective communities. And whereas the year 2021 marks the 61st annual National Public Works Week sponsored by the American Public Works Association.
Now therefore, I, Raymond R. Solomon, by virtue of the powers vested in me as mayor of the city of Crest Hill, along with the members of City Council, do hereby designate and proclaim the week of May 16th, 2021 through May 23rd, 2021 as National Public Works Week in the city of Crest Hill, Illinois. I urge all citizens to recognize the contributions which Public Works employees make to our health, safety, comfort, and quality of life. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the corporate seal of the city of Crest Hill this third day, May 2021.
Motion will be in order.
so moved.
Second.
Who made the motion? Alderman Verche, seconded by Alderman Dyke. I wrote it down
I
there.
second, he made it.
Questions or comments?
I'm sorry, who made the motion? Who was
I
second?
did.
Alderman
it, but he
Verche
gave it to
and
someone else.
Alderman Dyke.
I second.
Everybody kind of speaking at the same time. Roll call, please.
Okay, Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Marco Cody Petro.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
And Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Motion carries.
We are certainly also very proud of all the men of the Public Works Department, both on the street side and the water storage side. It's not an easy job for them either. Most of the times when we have water main breaks, it's on those cold winter nights when it's 20 below zero and the wind is howling, or it's plowing snow during every sort of snowstorm that we have, and also fixing many of the streets throughout the city of Crest Hill on a daily basis, and a lot of other tasks. So again, they have shown their commitment and dedication to the city of Crest Hill also. They come out all the time on a short notice to make sure that the streets are plowed and the streets are maintained to make it safe passage for all emergency vehicles and also for all the residents and visitors of the city of Crest Hill. So with that, it is my honor and privilege to present a copy of this proclamation to our interim Public Works Director, Mr. Mark Seifert, to pass along to all the members of the Public Works Department on behalf of all the residents of the city. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. It's definitely nice to know that Council and the citizens of Crest Hill appreciate the things that we do on a daily basis, all hours of the day, all hours of the night. I'll take this back, make sure the whole department sees it, and make sure that they know how appreciated they are for what they do. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. That is it for the mayor's report. If there are any questions, I will try to entertain them. Hearing none, we'll move on to the city clerk's report. Vicki Hackney. Good evening, Vic.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. I have no agenda items this evening. Any questions to the clerk's office? I'd be more than happy to answer tonight.
Are you a little sad?
Huh? No, I'm sad because I will tell you, when we were doing a vote, I looked in back and in the hallway is my staff. So I almost lost it, but thank you. I'll make it.
Okay, thanks, Vic.
Thank you.
Moving on to our city treasurer's report, our treasurer, Glenn Conklin. Good evening, Glenn.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'd like to report regular and overtime payroll from 4/12/21 through 4/25/21 in the amount of $241,877.28. We have an additional payroll, which is our comp time buyback, in the amount of $39,140.84. The only item I seek action on is I'd like a motion to approve our list of bills in the amount of $756,452.91.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderwoman Sclair, seconded by Alderwoman Oberlin for the approval of the list of bills. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Marco Cody Petro.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Barbara Scoler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you all. Take any questions if you have them.
Any questions of our city treasurer?
Thank you.
Thanks, Glenn. Moving on to unfinished business. We have nothing. Anyone? Moving on to new business. We have several items under new business. We have resolutions honoring all of our outgoing officials, and then we will have the transition of the swearing in of the new elected officials and all the members of the city council. So this is after every election, this is a very difficult time to say goodbye to people that have sat up here for quite a while, some of them. In my 28 years of sitting up here, you form many relationships every Monday night and every other day of the week with the city council members that are sitting here. There's a lot of many good memories that we will all take with us. Tonight, we're here to honor Alderwoman Barb Scoler for her 8 years of service, Alderman Marco Cola DiPietro for his 4 years of service, and for Vicki Hackney as city clerk for her 8 years of service to the city of Crest Hill. Most of these relationships, we've known these people before they even sat at this dais, so the relationships go far and deep, and that's why it's so difficult sometimes to say goodbye. But to all three of you, you will be starting another journey in your life. I certainly wish you good health And I also wish you good luck in all your future endeavors, wherever it will take you in the next chapter of your lives. I want you to, all three of you, to know that as long as I am the mayor and sitting in this chair, you are always welcome at City Hall. I know that you have formed many relationships with the people here, so you are always welcome at this City Hall and our new City Hall, which will be hopefully in the next 6 months. I will say that tonight we are going to honor our outgoing officials with resolutions, and we're also going to honor our outgoing officials with plaques for their years of service. And that's been a long-standing tradition in this city. Every 4 years, as some people leave and some new people come on board. So we will continue with that tradition here tonight. To Barb, to Marco, and to Vicky, we have not always agreed, but that is not a bad thing. I think that is good government. The key is that as long as we can peacefully disagree at this table and do what is in the best interest of the residents of the city of Crest Hill, and then we move on to the next issue, we do not hold any grudges. We will progress as a city. And in my mind, that is better government. And that's the way that it should be. So to Barb, to Marco, and to Vicky, I certainly want to thank you for your commitment, your dedication, your loyalty, your service to this city. It has been my honor and my privilege to serve with you at this table and for your friendship before and after tonight. I want to thank you on behalf of all the residents of the city of Crest Hill for the countless meetings that you've attended over the years, the countless citizen complaints that I'm sure you've all handled, for the sacrifices not only that you made, but that your spouses and your families have made because of the duties and the responsibilities that you took your oaths to when you first sat at this table. I think for all of you sitting out in the audience tonight and for those that are watching us on television, there is not one elected official that has ever sat at this dais or will sit at this dais in the future that would not be able to do this job and have the commitment that we make every Monday night for sure and many other nights during the week without the help and the support and the love of our own families. That will never change. So to all the spouses and all the family members that are here tonight, to the outgoing officials, I certainly want to thank you for the sacrifices and the commitments that you made also to the city of Crest Hill. I want you to know that all of the sacrifices that have been made have not been made in vain. They have been made to make the quality of life in this city better over the last several years. So tonight, at this point in time, we're going to begin the farewells to both the old and keep that tradition, and we are going to welcome the new elected officials with respect and with professionalism. We're going to do this tonight. So with that, I am going to go down to the podium for a minute. And the order that we're going to go with the farewells and the resolutions is going to be with Ward 2, then Ward 3, and then with the city clerk. So I would ask that Tina Oberlin please join me at the podium for the...
Ward 2 would be Claudia.
I would ask that Claudia Gazal ask us for the reading of the resolution honoring Alderwoman Barbara Scolaire.
Is she coming with me?
Sure.
Yeah. Let's go. I just ask for a little patience with me.
Do this.
Oh my God. I can't. I'm sorry. A resolution honoring Barbara L. Sclair for her service to the city of Crest Hill. Whereas Barbara L. Sclair was elected to the position of Alderwoman, Ward 2, with the city of Crest Hill on May 6, 2013, and has been an active and diligent member of the Crest Hill City Council for the last 8 years. And whereas Barbara L. Sclair has served the citizens of Ward 2 as an Alderwoman for 8 years as a steward of Ward 2, bringing the voices of her constituent to the City Council with regard to many critical issues with her vote, intergovernmental agreement, city budget, the construction of the new public works facility, the new City Hall Police Department complex, and whereas Barbara L. Sclair served the City of Crest Hill as a member of the Crest Hill Plan Commission for 4 years, and is a member of the City of Crest Hill Women's Civic League. She also participated in the formation to improve resident and police officers' relationship through community outreach program with the Meet a Cop at the Park events. And whereas Barbara L. Sclair has earned the gratitude of the citizens of Crest Hill for her dedicated effort in improving their quality of life and making the city of Crest Hill a better place to live. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Mayor and City Council of the City of Crest Hill as follows. Section 1. The Mayor and City Council offer their congratulations and profound expression of thanks to Barbara L. Sclair for her years of dedicated service to the City of Crest Hill. Section 2. The Mayor and City Council extend their best wishes to Barbara L. Sclair for a productive and joyous future and for her continued success in whatever endeavor she chooses. Section 3. The Crest Hill City Clerk is directed to forward a certified copy of this resolution to Barbara L. Sclair and to make the original of this resolution available to the members of the general public during normal business hours at the Crest Hill City Clerk office. Resolved this 3rd day of May 2021, Vicki L. Hackney, City Clerk, approved this 3rd day of May 2021, Raymond R. Solomon, Mayor.
Motion would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Dyke, second by Alderman Gazal, for the resolution honoring Barbara L. Sclair for her service to the city of Crest Hill. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
John Verche.
Yes.
Joe Kubal.
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Marco Colidi Petro.
Yes.
Tina Oberlin.
Yes.
Claudia Gazal.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
And Barbara Sclair. I'm going to let you take your last vote. Resolution number is 1098.
I also would like to present this plaque in recognition presented to Barbara L. Sclair, Alderwoman Ward 2, May 6, 2013 to May 3, 2021, for your outstanding service, hard work, and dedication to the city of Crest Hill. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you say a couple of words? What would she say first? You want to go first? Let me go.
You go first.
I'll go first. I did not prepare a speech because I wanted just to speak a little bit from my heart. So bear with me here. The mayor's not going to take all night. I'll be taking some time tonight. Some of you don't know how this has started.
You're taking my speech.
No, I'm not. I'm just going to give a little history. Barb and I, we met the very first time in this council on debate day. Remember? The second time, we met was election day at the parking lot of the pony place. She was sitting there, and my son kept looking at her. He came up to me, he goes, "Mom, can I go say hi? Can I offer her food?" I was like, of course. You know, how two candidates will end up talking that day. I pulled my chair, my son pulled her chair, I left my friends, and there was a click then, right?
Absolutely.
We wished each other luck, and my son came to me, he said, "I want you to win, but I want her to win too." You know, and after that day, we became friends, believe it or not. And this is the example of no hate, no anger, right?
Yes.
So I want to thank you for your support and all my craziness. You know how passionate I am about some things. I know I have you on the run always. We did not agree on many times where we disagreed respectfully. I take from this an amazing friendship, loyalty, compassion. You've been there with me through tough. You know that. There's one thing I don't like about her, it's her Diet Coke. When she comes to my party, she brings her bottle of Diet Coke, so we're still working on that.
It's in my purse.
But I love you with all my heart. And me and you, we are an example of what politics should be about. Take the politics out of it and work for the people. I love you with all my heart.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's a little bittersweet. It was a tough decision to not run again. It took a lot of sleepless nights, but it was a decision I felt I needed to make. And so here we are. But first of all, I would like to thank the residents of Ward 2 that put their trust in me. I've always tried to do my best for the city and for the residents, and I feel that I've succeeded in doing so. So thank you to them. Second of all, Claudia. And just to recap what she said, that's exactly how we met. We became friends immediately. When we ran against each other originally, there was never any personal attacks or hatefulness or anything like that. And I'm extremely proud of that. And I think that's how it should always be. It should never be personal. And because of that, we became friends, and I had to say more than just friends. Awesome friends. You know, we know each other's families. I've been to her house several times. We talk on the phone all the time. And sometimes it's not even about city business. It's just to talk about just life in general. So I am very grateful for our friendship. Always will be. And I just think it's great that in the beginning we ran against each other, and then there we were sitting next to each other for 8 years. And I felt like we have always made a great team. We've accomplished a lot of great things together. And it's always best to work as a team, I always feel. So for that, I'm grateful. And of course, last but not least, to my husband. Over the past 8 years, he's put up with everything that I've mentioned or been, all my decisions, and I'm gone every Monday night, a lot of times during the week, and especially if Claudia and I had something going, or, he fielded a lot of the calls because I was at work all day, so he's taking numbers and names and giving me all the information when I'm done with work. So I don't think that I could have done all this without his support. And thank you. Love you. And again, thank you, everyone. And I will truly miss coming here every Monday. It's just going to feel strange next Monday, but I will be watching you all at home. Thank you.
Any other comments from City Council?
Good luck, Barb. I hope your future is filled with joy and peace and whatever you choose to do with it.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks.
Barb, it's been a pleasure working with you, not just here at the city council, but when we worked together on Plan Commission there back
Yes, you
in.
did.
So thank you for your commitment to the city of Crest Hill and to Ward 2 residents.
Thanks.
Barb, best of luck with your next steps.
Thank you.
Thanks, Barb, for getting to know you and sitting next to you, and now your nerves can relax.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Just want to thank you, Barb, for your time up here. It's been a pleasure to work with you. It's always been, always on good terms. There's never been, I don't think, any time, even if we didn't see eye to eye or didn't agree on something, we always, respected each other's opinion or whatever. So it's always been a good thing. And gonna miss you up here. Got kind of used to you. But you're like to see you out in the audience once in a while. How's that? All right.
How's that?
All right. You have a
City
good
staff?
future.
City staff, any comments?
Barb, good luck to you. I think Bill should make a speech though too, because he's entitled to, because you haven't been home every Monday, so we can put him on the spot. But no, good luck to you and enjoy your Mondays. I'll be there with you, so.
Yes.
Okay. Take your seat back, because you still got a couple more votes to make. All right, I would ask for Alderwoman Oberlin and Alderman Cola DiPietro to join me at the podium.
Ready, Marco? A resolution honoring Marco Coladipietro for his service to the city of Crest Hill. Whereas Marco Coladipietro was elected to the position of Alderman Ward 3 for the city of Crest Hill on May 1st, 2017, and has been an active and diligent member of the Crest Hill City Council for the last 4 years. And whereas Marco Coladipietro has served the city of Crest Hill as the liaison to the Economic Development Department and was a dedicated volunteer at the city's annual picnic. And whereas Marco Coladipietro has earned the gratitude of the citizens of Crest Hill for his dedicated efforts in improving their quality of life and making the city of Crest Hill a better place to live. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and city council of the city of Crest Hill as follows. Section 1. The mayor and city council offer their congratulations and profound expression of thanks to Marco Coladipietro for his years of dedicated service to the city of Crest Hill. Section 2. The mayor and the city council extend their best wishes to Marco Coladipietro for a productive and joyous future, for his continued success in whatever endeavor he chooses. Section 3, the Crest Hill City Clerk is directed to forward a certified copy of this resolution to Marco Coladipietro and to make the original of this resolution available to members of the general public during normal business hours at Crest Hill City Clerk's office. Resolved this third day of May 2021, Vicki L. Hackney, City Clerk. Approved this third day of May 2021, Raymond R. Solomon, Mayor.
Motion would be in order.
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Albert, seconded by Alderwoman Gazal. Questions or comments on the motion for a resolution honoring Marco Cola DiPietro for his service to the city of Crest Hill? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
John Verche?
Yes.
Barbara Scoler?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Well, Marco, I just want
Motion
to...
carries resolution
sorry.
number 1099.
Sorry, Vicki.
That's okay, you're fine.
Your last night. Marco, I could give you those. I know shouldn't only be women. I just want to thank you. I love working with you. I love your cannoli skills. You'll still be my neighbor. You'll still be my friend. And you'll still be in my heart, okay?
Also, Marco, on behalf of all the residents of the city of Crest Hill and all of the city council, I'd like to honor you with this plaque in recognition presented to Marco Cola Di Pietro, Alderman Ward 3, May 1st, 2017 to May 3rd, 2021, for your outstanding service, hard work, and dedication to the city of Crest Hill.
Just wrote down a few things I wanted to say. Not a very good off-the-cuff speaker, but, so first, I'd like to thank the Citizens of Ward 3 for giving me the honor to serve as their representative for the past 4 years. I tried to represent, to the best of my ability, the interests of all the citizens. Second, I'd like to thank Vicki Hackney. She's the one that persuaded me to run for the seat when it became available. Not many people realize that I've always had an interest in serving as far back as high school at Joliet West. During my time there, I was part of a group of students that went to New York to participate in the Mock United Nations, and I also was a group that studied with the Joliet City Council. I was mentored at the time by Alderman Joe Shatina, and he helped me craft a revenue ordinance for my class. Third, I'd like to thank the members of City Council and staff. It has been an honor and privilege to work with all of you. And finally, I'd like to thank my wife, Lynn, over there. She had to put up with me being gone every Monday, like everybody said, to evening to attend city business. Lynn, I love you very much. And people don't realize the amount of time it takes to be an alderperson. All anyone sees in public meetings that are aired every other Monday. I'm not sure they realize that the heavy lifting is done on those other Mondays. The 8 people on the dais have to make decisions based on the information given to them that affect 20,000 people. It isn't something that is taken lightly. I applaud each one of you for your dedication and hard work. And one last thought for the citizens of Crest Hill. Please take an active interest in your community. It can be rather demoralizing sometimes when you never see anybody in the council chambers during meetings. Local government is where you can have your biggest impact. Again, it's been an honor and a privilege to serve everyone. Thank you.
Any other?
Yeah, Mayor, if I could, Marco, it's been a pleasure working with you. You know, even though it probably took most of us a couple of years to pronounce your last name, but I appreciate all you've done, your commitment, and the friendship that we've formed. So, thank you.
Marco, best of luck to you as you go forward. You know, young person, you've got a lot ahead of you yet, and I look forward to seeing you in New Town Center down the road. I'm sure we'll all be there soon.
Marco, we're gonna miss you. You're definitely very classy, very respectful. Thank you for treating me kindly and nice. And I am gonna miss your last name because it's so like Spanish sounding, Colepetrol. So, but I'm sure Lynn's gonna be happier to see you every Monday. Good luck with everything you do.
Thank you.
Good luck, Marco, and I'm sorry, but I don't think I can still pronounce your last name. I wish you the best.
Marco, it's been a pleasure working with you, and you can always come back again at some other time, and I enjoyed working here with you.
Thanks.
Well, thank you, Marco, for your 4 years here. And it wasn't a long time, but it was a good time. What I say I'm going to miss most of all is how I always gave you the business about not wearing a tie. And unfortunately, the new guys I see are wearing ties, so who am I going to kid around with about not having a tie?
Maybe
But
somebody else will pick
seriously,
it up.
it was good working with you, and good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Anybody from city staff?
Marco, I remember the day I came to your house and said, hey, there's an alderman position. You should do this. You'd be great. And you still talk to me 4 years later, so that's great. And I do have your name pronounced right. It took me, I crucified it a few times, and I'm like, can we call you something else, like Cola or something? But, I mean, you stood by and you let me just sort of crucify it a few times, and I practiced at home, I just want you to know, in the mirror. But it's been great working with you. Thank you very much for everything and for being my alderman also.
Thank you.
Marco, it's been an honor and a privilege. Appreciate your friendship, and, you know, Lynn gave you up for all those Monday nights, and now the real hard part is she's gonna have to be putting up with you at home
That's
on
true,
Monday nights.
yeah.
So, God bless and take care, and thanks for your service.
Appreciate it.
Marco, once again, I just want to thank you, buddy. It's been an honor and a pleasure to sit by you and work with you.
Same
You're a
here.
good guy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And if our city clerk, Vicki Hackney, will join us at the podium for the reading of her resolution.
Okay, this one's going to be a little harder. Okay. A resolution honoring Vicki L. Hackney for her service to the city of Crest Hill. Whereas Vicki L. Hackney was elected to the position of city clerk for the city of Crest Hill on May 6, 2013, and whereas Vicki L. Hackney has been an active and diligent member of the city of Crest Hill, serving as city clerk for 8 years, and whereas Vicki L. Hackney has served the city of Crest Hill as a dedicated volunteer for the events committee, which included the city's annual picnic, the Ladis Memorial Ceremony, and the Holiday Lights Contest. And whereas Vicki L. Hackney was a member of the Municipal Clerks of Illinois, Will Grundy Clerks Association, and secretary of the Crest Hill Women's Civic League. And whereas Vicki L. Hackney has earned the gratitude of the citizens of Crest Hill for her dedicated efforts in improving their quality of life and making the city of Crest Hill a better place to live. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and city council of the city of Crest Hill as follows. Section 1, the mayor and city council offer their congratulations and profound expression of thanks to Vicki L. Hackney for her years of dedicated service to the city of Crest Hill. Section 2, the mayor and city council extend their best wishes to Vicki L. Hackney for a productive and joyous future and for her continued success in whatever endeavor she chooses. Section 3, the Crest Hill City Clerk is dedicated to forward a certified copy of the resolution to Vicki L. Hackney and to make the original of this resolution available to members of the general public during normal business hours at the Crest Hill City Clerk's office. Resolved this third day of May 2021, Vicki L. Hackney, City Clerk, approved this third day of May 2021. Raymond R. Solomon, and is it proper that I can make the motion, Mayor?
Sure.
I move to approve this.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderwoman Oberlin, seconded by Alderman Talbert, for a resolution honoring Vicki L. Hackney for her years of service to the city of Crest Hill. Questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Scott Dyke?
Yes.
John Burchett?
Yes.
Barbara Scoler?
Yes.
Claudia Gazal?
Yes.
Joe Kubal?
Yes.
Margot Cola DePietro?
Yes.
Nate Albert?
Yes.
And Tina Oberlin?
Yes.
And I would like to say this is my last roll call, resolution number 1100. Motion carries.
Vic, we would also like to, on behalf of all the residents of the city of Crest Hill, honor you and thank you and present this plaque to you in recognition presented to Vicki L. Hackney, City Clerk, May 6, 2013 to May 3, 2021, for your outstanding service, hard work, and dedication to the city of Crest Hill.
Thank you. Thank you.
All yours.
Okay, so I come prepared with tissues because I knew this was going to be difficult. I was sitting there earlier, as I said, and I saw that the girls come through the hallway. I had no idea they were going to be here this evening. I was a little disappointed when I was talking to them earlier, and I said, well, goodbye, you guys. And everybody's like, bye. And I'm like, wow, this is all I get, 8 years. But evidently, somebody had planned and didn't tell me that they were going to be here. But So thank you to Lori, Jan, who else is hiding around, I don't know. But to the residents of the city, I want to thank you for allowing me to serve as your city clerk for the last 8 years. It was not an easy decision to decide not to continue this journey. And when I think how fast the time has gone, I can't believe 8 years has passed. I was thinking, Chris, if you say 16 years like you did before, and I come back after that, I'm only going to be about 40, just so you know. I'm going counting backwards. But on a serious note, I've learned so much about city government and made so many friends throughout this time with residents that I'm truly blessed. And those true friendships will continue, I'm sure. The clerk's office currently has 70 years combined experience between the 3 employees. And Chris, I'm sure you'll agree, once again, you're in good hands. So congratulations to you and best of luck to you. This is phenomenal, and I had to add up the years of service and look back on the dates, and I'm like, I can't believe that this city is so fortunate to have that amount of knowledge. To my staff, I can't thank you enough for your support, sharing your knowledge, continuing my vision to make every resident feel important. Janet, Lori, Karen, your professionalism, dedication, and commitments to this city has never gone unnoticed by me or unappreciated by me. I don't think any one of us here will ever have this amount of knowledge they have about the city, and I'm sure stories they could share would probably write a really good book. Council, it's been great working with you. I read a quote earlier that caught my eye the other day and said, "The only impossible journey is the one you never begin." And I began this journey, and I'm ending this journey, but with knowledge and with friendships. I do have one confession to the council to make. I want to thank you for every Monday night turning the heat up when I complained that I was cold. Scott, John, you were in charge of that. But I want to let you know, when I got here early, I already turned it up a few notches, so you guys were really adding it more. So while everyone was wiping their forehead, sweating, it was because the heat was really up because of me. But those are the fun moments. You know, you used to laugh at me. Scott calls me Aquawoman. Everybody says, "Why are you so cold? Wear some leggings or wear extra socks." But it's great not only to make friendships here, but like Marco said, we have dedicated every Monday night of our lives. And it's not easy that you hear the concerns of people or that people are reaching out to you and they're frustrated. But you need to get involved in your government. I did. We all have, most of us, the majority of us have full-time jobs besides this. So this is not that we were just doing this for fun. This was because we wanted to be involved and make our city better. So as I said when I was elected, my parents always instilled in their children, stay true to yourself, of which I continue to do, not only in my professional life, but my personal life. And I always remember how proud they were of all my accomplishments. I know they continue to look down at me once again and say, "Wow, you're a busy person. You were such a hyper child. We knew it was going to be like this." But giving over 100% effort to any position you are in is not a bad thing. It's dedication and commitment to what you want to accomplish and believe is right. I hope the residents have seen that dedication and commitment from me. To my husband, Dean, of 35 years, and my daughter, Jennifer, I want to thank you for your continued support and love throughout this journey. Family is number one in my opinion. In light of what we've all endured in the past year with COVID, I think everyone will agree we should hold everyone close to our hearts. So as I leave this evening, I want to thank everyone again for allowing me to serve as your city clerk, and I wish everyone good health and happiness. That was part one. Here's part two. No, I'm kidding.
Any comments from City Council?
Stay right here, sweetheart. Okay, well, first of all, I want to thank you for doing a phenomenal job as a city clerk. I want to thank you for fulfilling all the promises you made the residents. You brought getting rid of city stickers before the council. You brought free shred days. You did a manual. You did all these things that you said you were going to do, and I'm very proud of you for that, because that's a person who honors themselves and honors their word. I still remember when I was in your kitchen and those little words you said to me, "Is there anything I can do to help you, Tina?" That started this whole
mistake of my life.
Yeah, I'm sure you regret them now, but it started this whole thing that has gone on for a long, long time between the two of us, decades. And we'll still be neighbors also, we'll still be friends. But the thing I treasure the most out of all of this, out of everything you've done, is our friendship. And how much your friendship means to me, and how much I'm gonna miss you every Monday. And Chris, I wish you well, and I know you'll do a good job, but the badgering that you gave me personally, I'll never forget, and I will miss you. I will miss you, and I know I'll see you, but you really have been an inspiration to me, and I want you to know that. I know your parents are proud of you, because I'm proud of you, okay? Thank you. Love you, bud.
Anybody else from council?
I'll start it off. Vicki, it was really great to have you up here. We had a lot of fun, always joked around with each other, kidded around, whether it was here at council or anywhere else. It was always good. And gonna miss you up here and wish you much luck in the future with whatever you do, and hopefully have a good time doing that too. Thanks again.
Thank you.
I'm gonna miss you. I usually give you a hard
Wait a minute,
time.
can you say that out louder?
What did I say?
You said you were gonna
forgot
miss
already,
me.
John?
I forgot what I said. I enjoyed giving you a hard time. I'm gonna
Thank
miss
you.
that. I can give the new clerk, I give her a hard time
Yeah,
anytime
you
I want, you know. So congratulations.
Well, Vicki, we've both spent 8 years up here, and I know it was a difficult decision that we both made. But, of course, here we are. So, of course, I wish you the best of luck, and
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you for everything, Vicky. It was nice working with you. You did bring many changes to the city, from Shred Day, whatever she said, eliminating the city stickers. I know your heart was in there. I remember when you first got elected, you wanted to get me a stool. I'm not sure why. I said, I like this stool. But thank you for your service and your commitment to the city.
Thank you.
Vicki, it's been a pleasure working with you. I appreciate your friendship, and good luck.
Thank you.
Vicki, thank you for your commitment to the city, and thank you for your friendship. You know, I expect, calls and writing me letters like we promised we were gonna do. But thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Vicki, best of luck to you, and I think this is kind of going around the horn here. Thank you for your friendship. You've been a wonderful neighbor to me while I've been sitting up here the last couple of years, and I do appreciate it.
Thank you.
City staff, anyone?
Vicki, thank you.
Can I share about the time that you
Nope,
slipped on the
nope.
ice when we were out? How you landed? But then it was payback when I fell, so.
Correct.
But
Thank you for
again,
your service and friendship.
Thank you, everyone, and at this time,
Anybody else? Comment? Okay, that was your last roll call, but your last official function is going to be to swear in our new city clerk, Christine
Correct.
Burchett. So we will move on with the transition of the swearing in of the newly elected officials and the city council. So our city clerk, Vicki Hackney, will swear in the incoming city clerk, Christine Verche Hall.
here's tissues.
You would understand what I do.
Probably.
I state your name.
I, Christine Verche Hall,
having been appointed to the office of City Clerk
have been appointed to the office of City Clerk
in the City of Crest Hill,
in the City of Crest Hill,
in the County of Will,
in the County of Will,
and State of Illinois,
and State of Illinois,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of City Clerk,
the office,
the duties
duties and office
Of the
of
office.
the clerk
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I just want to thank you for the amazing 8 years that you gave the city, and you gave the city clerk's office. And I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors, and I wish your family the best of having you home every single Monday night. And remember, the door is always open. Don't forget to come see us.
Oh, thank you. You guys just want to make me cry all night. Thank you so much. Thank you, and good luck. And you go right ahead in your speech.
I just, again, thank Vicki for the great 8 years. Jan, Lori, and Karen, I look forward to standing side by side with each one of you and working together in our office for the next 4 years. 4. I said 4. They say 2, I say 4. I do want to say something else later, but I want to get all the new officials in right now.
I think your dad has a presentation for you.
Huh?
John.
Go ahead.
No, he doesn't.
That's for Vicky.
No, he never does.
I don't want to talk, I have nothing to talk about. That's like, I got something I have to get Vicki.
Oh, he wants you.
These flowers you got, you know, in another few days they'll all be gone like that. So I went and I bought you, these are kind of flowers, and this woman said, these are tremendous flowers.
I'm almost afraid.
They wilted while I was here. She said, if you take those home and plant them, every year they will grow and they will multiply and you'll remember who gave them to you. Those flowers, you'll forget who gave those to you, but you will never forget who gave these flowers. They bloom every year.
And you're serious?
No, serious.
You can put them in your yard, John.
Not the last one on you.
All right, we're gonna continue then. Are you done, Chris? We are gonna continue with the swearing in of our treasurer, and then the alderman, and then the mayor.
Actually, we're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1, treasurer.
Okay, that's
If you don't
fine.
mind. Please raise your right hand, please. I, and please state your name.
I, Nate Albert,
Having been appointed to the office of Alderman,
having been appointed to the office of Alderman,
Ward 4 in the city of Crest Hill,
Ward 4 in the city of Crest Hill,
in the county of Will,
in the county of Will,
and the state of Illinois,
and the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Alderman,
the duties of the office of Alderman,
Ward 4, to the best of my ability.
Ward 4, to the best of my ability. I'll just be real brief because it's getting to be past bedtime for these three up front here. But I certainly want to thank all the residents of Ward 4 for supporting me again this time around. Mostly, just like all of you have become friends and neighbors, we've spent so much time together, and I really appreciate, like I've mentioned, the dedication, Marco, Barb, and Vicky. I'm kind of a numbers guy in my full-time job, and I did a little bit of math to an average of about an hour and a half each Monday night. That works out to be about 312 hours over the past 4 years that we've spent together. I can honestly say that there's some friends and family that I haven't seen that much over the last 4 years. So we do have a lot of time that we spend together, and it truly is a commitment. So thank you all for your commitment. As a lifelong resident, I'm super excited about the changes that we've already seen throughout my lifetime here, and also very excited about the things to come with new City Hall and things like that. Thank you to who's ever responsible for the coloring books tonight. I certainly hope that the Sapiti family isn't upset they didn't get coloring books tonight. But again, just thank you so much, and look forward to working with everybody over the next 4 years. Thank you. Sorry, one more thing. I acknowledge them, but I didn't personally thank them. My lovely wife, Jillian, who has been by my side since the beginning. My daughter, Brielle, thank you for your commitment to just being a good big sister to your brothers. And then, of course, Dean and Trent, thank you guys. Love you.
And they behaved very well tonight.
Yes.
You guys, there is no cake, so you guys.
I'm sure they're good.
Daddy
eaters
bakes
like you.
cake at home.
Take the coloring books with you.
All right, we will. Thank you. Daddy's buying you all new toys tomorrow.
Raise your right hand, please. I, and then please state your name.
I, Mark Sapiti,
Have been appointed to the office of Alderman,
have been appointed to the office of Alderman,
Ward 3, in the city of Crest Hill,
Ward 3 in the city of Crest Hill,
in the county of Will,
in the county of Will,
and the state of Illinois,
in the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
and affirm
or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Alderman,
the duties of the office of Alderman,
Ward 3, to the best of my ability.
Ward 3 to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris. I will keep it short, I promise. I would like to start by thanking my campaign committee, also known as my wife and 3 children sitting in the back row that are here with me tonight. Without their support, I wouldn't be here. Thank you all. Next, I'd like to thank my parents, who both instilled in me the importance of serving. My mom, who celebrates her 81st birthday today at Willow Falls, just across the street, was active in many church committees, volunteered at many school events while I was growing up, as well as her local American Legion post as part of the Women's Auxiliary. My dad proudly served in the United States Army and also served as a scout leader when I was a young child. In his retirement, he became very active in the local American Legion post, and I know he is looking down proudly on me tonight. And last but not least, I would like to thank the residents of Ward 3 for using their voice, their vote, to express your confidence in me. I am humbled by your support and honored for the opportunity to be able to serve you. Thank you very much.
Mark, you have to come sit up here now.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, and state your name,
I, Darrell Jefferson,
have been appointed to the office of Alderman,
have been appointed to the office of Alderman,
Ward 2 in the city of Crest Hill,
Ward 2 in the city of Crest Hill,
in the county of Will,
in the county of Will,
and the state of Illinois,
and the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Alderman,
the duties of the office of Alderman,
Ward 2, to the best of my ability.
Ward 2, to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Wow. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents and my family. You know, I've served in offices in different capacities and different walks of life, but I think this is the toughest one because now I'm serving in a public office. And I've witnessed how government runs. And now I know that as a man that's 6'4" that wears a size 13, I got some large shoes to fill with bars and where I'm going. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'd like to get your phone number so I could call you and you can give me some guidance. But my goal here is to just be part of the team. And to make the citizens of Crest Hill proud. That is my duty to discharge. My family has put up with me for years, leaving and doing different duties, but I realized being at home, I was driving them crazy. So today means that sanity comes back to the house. And I want to thank you, I love you, and I'm here to work. Thank you very much.
Having been appointed to the office of Alderman,
Having been appointed to the office of Alderman,
Ward 1 in the city of Crest Hill,
Ward 1 in the city of Crest Hill,
in the county of Will,
in the county of Will,
and the state of Illinois,
and the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Alderman,
the duties in the office of Alderman,
Ward 1, to the best of my ability.
Ward 1, to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, how do you start and how do you finish? I won't be long, but Mayor, that doesn't mean you get extra minutes to talk because I'm going to keep this short. Just want to thank all the residents who came out and voted. Want to thank my wife for always being there, behind me, beside me, wherever it is, she's always there with me. Want to thank council also that I've served with, and the newly elected ones I'm looking forward to serving with. I know we'll all do a good job to represent the residents of this community. Look forward to the future challenges that we will face together. And just looking forward to the next 4 years to do the best I can for the residents of this community. Thank you.
Okay. I need you to raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, and state your name,
I, Glenn Conklin,
have been appointed to the office of city treasurer
having been appointed to the office of city treasurer
in the city of Crest Hill,
in the city of Crest Hill,
in the county of Will,
in the county of Will,
and the state of Illinois,
in the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of city treasurer
the duties of the office of city treasurer
to the best of your ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going to make this real brief as an example. I'm going to miss some people that are departing here. They've been friends, they've been professionals. I respect them a great deal, and I'm truly going to miss them, and I'm thankful and grateful for their service. To us retreads that get to do another round, it's always been great. It's an honor and privilege to serve this great city. And to those incoming, I'm really looking forward to your new adventure. Thank you. God bless.
He's bringing the binder.
Leave the binder. Do not.
Don't steal this.
Do not. Do not.
Oh, boy.
I, and then please state your name,
I, Raymond R. Solomon,
have been appointed to the office of mayor
having been appointed to the office of mayor
in the city of Crest Hill,
in the city of Crest Hill,
in the county of Will,
in the county of Will,
and the state of Illinois,
in the state of Illinois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of mayor
the duties of the office of mayor
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
It's really not that big. As I said earlier, elections are difficult and they're stressful. It takes courage to put your name on any ballot in these times. Elections usually cause divisions, but the people have spoken loud and clear. We will honor their voices, and it's time to move forward. And I look forward to working with this city council and getting to know Alderman Jefferson, Alderman Sapiti, and our new city clerk for Shea Hall. I'm excited and confident that we will achieve a great deal to improve the quality of life for all of our residents and make this city a better place to live. These next 4 years will be some exciting times in the city of Crest Hill. There will also be some very difficult decisions that we as a group will have to make over the next 4 years. In harmony, we will grow and we will progress as a city. And in division, we will not. Being mayor is a very difficult job, but I look forward to the challenges before us to be conducted in harmony, respect, and professionalism. With that being said, I'd like to recognize the guests that I have here this evening also. First of all, to my beautiful and wonderful wife, Vicki. We will be married 39 years in June. God has blessed me with a wonderful wife. And God has also blessed me with a best friend. She has stood by me for all those Monday nights, Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays and everything else. And as I said earlier, none of us can do this job without the support and the love of our spouses and our families. My wife has represented this city for the last 12 years as the First Lady, something that she did not run for, but she has done the role. She has represented the city as First Lady with grace, with dignity, and with professionalism. And for that, I thank you very much. And I know you will continue to do that for the next 4 years. Also have my two daughters here this evening. Our oldest daughter, Stephanie, whose husband is actually a nurse at Joliet Hospice, and he is on the midnight shift, so he is there this evening. Stephanie is a kindergarten teacher at Cheney Manji Grade School for 8 years now?
This is
Ninth year now. And I also have with us this evening our youngest daughter, Emily, and her husband, John Morris. And Emily is a fifth grade teacher now at Rockdale Public School. So to both of my daughters and both of my son-in-laws, and to my wife, I want to thank you for everything that you have done for me, for the support that you have made, the sacrifices that you have made. But I want you to know that I love you very much also. And I am very proud of everything that all of you have and will accomplish yet in your lives. I also have with us tonight my two brothers, my oldest brother Rick and my other brother Russ. Their wives unfortunately had other commitments tonight and couldn't be here also. But I want them to know that I love them very much also. We've had our crosses to bear all throughout our lives, but we are a strong family. We have a strong faith. We all get along, and we all cover each other's backs. And for that, I am very grateful. And I will tell you that our mother and father, who passed away when we were all very young, are looking down at us tonight. And I know that they are very, very proud of their sons, their wives, their grandchildren, their son-in-laws. I know that they're very proud of all of us. And for that, I thank all of you very much also. And also here with us tonight is my cousin Joanne Brost, who was a Crest Hill resident. And as I said, we have a strong family. She represents my mother's side. And you talk about a strong family also. To this day, all of the cousins still get together twice a year, at least, for dinner, to get together, to socialize, and just to talk. And to keep that tradition going, even though most of all of the older generations of that family have now passed away. And the last thing I want to tell you that we also have somebody else in this room. Our youngest daughter, Emily, and her husband, John. Emily is pregnant, and she is due on September 14th. And this will be their first child, and it will be our first grandchild. So Vicki and I are very excited. We're looking forward to the new addition to our family. And we do pray for a healthy baby, and we pray for more babies along the way. So congratulations to Emily and to John, and they are experiencing the firstborn of their family. As I said earlier, I believe it was important to have Father Cordell here tonight to bless us and to bless us as a city. And I do praise the mayor, and I'm not afraid to say it. And when I pray for a lot of things. But I do pray for courage, for wisdom, for strength to make the right choices, to make the right decisions, and to do what is right for this great city. So with that, I would certainly like to address all of the residents of the city of Crest Hill with a short speech, real short.
It's worth long.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my honor and privilege to serve as your mayor for the past 12 years. And I am humbled and very proud to be reelected as your mayor of your city. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me this opportunity. And I would also like to thank my predecessors, Mayor Knapp, Mayor Berta, Mayor Borio, Mayor Randich, and Mayor Chernovic, who preceded me for their years of service, commitment, dedication, and loyalty to the citizens of this fine city. To past Mayor Chernovic, you also have built many relationships here at City Hall over the years, and as long as I am the mayor, you are always welcome in this building and our new City Hall. Now that the election is over, it is time to move forward with improvement, with growth, and with progress. It is a new day in the city of Crest Hill. This city will continue to face many challenges. I am proud of the many accomplishments that have been realized during the last 12 years. Even though much has been accomplished, I am not satisfied as there is much more work to be completed. This city, as our country, has faced some tough economic times. I am proud of the fact that our city budget has been balanced with a surplus over the past 12 years. In 2019, the city of Crest Hill received an upgrade to its bond rating from AA3 to AA, which is the third highest bond ranking of 21 investment grades. This bond rating is the highest in our city's 61-year history and will provide a tremendous saving on bond issues for future projects. We have also received the Gfoa Award for the past 6 years. This prestigious award is the highest form of recognition in governmental accounting and financial reporting. Only 12% of the municipal governments in the state of Illinois receive this honor annually. We will continue to promote our city in a positive manner to make improvements in the best interest of our city's financial prosperity. The non-home rule sales tax, which was successfully passed on March 20th, 2012, has improved the quality of life for all of our residents. Our visitors have assisted us in funding many of the needed projects in our city. This steady source of revenue will continue to support us in hiring additional police officers to improve public safety. Current recommendations say that our police department should be staffed with 32 officers. Tonight we passed a balanced budget which will include the hiring of 2 additional police officers. You had in your packet tonight that our Deputy Chief of Operations is going to be retiring at the end of May. With the 2 additional officers, we will have 33 sworn officers, which will be the highest in the city's history. Public safety has been and always will be one of the top priorities for this administration. Also, some long-needed road and infrastructure improvements will continue to be addressed in accordance with our 5-year street plan. Another benefit of the sales tax referendum is every homeowner and business owner will continue to receive a property tax rebate check of 25% of the municipal portion of your property tax bill. It is my hope and intention that in these tough economic times, this rebate check will be of assistance to you and to your family. I am proud of the fact that the promises made in regards to the non-home rule sales tax referendum have been kept and will continue to be kept over the next 4 years. This city council and past city councils should also be proud of the fact that we have collectively kept the promises that we have made. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, 2020 was a challenging and difficult time. We certainly mourn for those who lost their lives, and we pray for those who are currently fighting the virus. We have come a long way, and we are now more aware and more focused of what needs to be done to combat this virus. I urge all of our residents to receive your coronavirus vaccination shots so that we as a city can begin to return to normalcy. Looking into the future, the city will need to address several issues. The West Sewage Treatment Plant was built in 1968, and it is in dire need of upgrades and rehabilitation. In being fiscally responsible, we are currently discussing options for building a new facility on this site. The current interest rates are the lowest they have been in many years, and the fact that our bond rating has now been improved allows us to project a $5 million savings from past projections to begin construction on a new West Sewage Treatment Plant in the near future. In the summer of 2020, the new Public Works facility was completed. And our new City Hall Police Department complex will be completed in early 2022. Due to careful financial planning, with the City of Crest Hill as our general contractor, we are projecting a savings of $14 million on all 3 buildings for our taxpayers. These modern facilities will be built without any property tax increases to any of our residents. I'm certainly proud of the new Municipal Center and Public Works facility, and I am forever grateful to all of the hard work by city staff and City Council to complete these projects. These facilities will certainly improve the safety, the health, and the welfare for all of our employees and will grow with us. These buildings will be functional and operational for many years to come. This site will certainly centrally locate municipal services within the city for all of our residents, as was recommended by our updated comprehensive plan in 2014. The new municipal complex will become a gathering place for our community. I can envision a bandshell for future concerts, a playground for our children, car shows, city picnic, Winterfest, Memorial Day programs, and much more. I can also see upscale townhomes, bike trails, and walking trails surrounding our property. This site will be a place for every citizen of the city of Crest Hill to enjoy and to be proud of. We will market our current property for future economic development, bringing in retail development for another source of revenue through sales tax for our city for years to come on this property. The city of Crest Hill employs a very dedicated workforce. Some of these individuals have given their time and talent to this city for many, many years. I will put my trust and confidence in the city administrator and our department heads that I feel are the most qualified, honest, and trustworthy to handle the day-to-day operations of this city. I am extending an olive branch to each and every member of this city council. I apologize, and I ask for forgiveness if I have offended anyone over the past 12 years. As in the past 12 years, the doors of communication will always remain open. This will not be my administration. It will not be your administration. It will be our administration. We will be judged over the next 4 years on what we do collectively and not individually. My goal is to unify this city council and bring harmony to this group. Healthy differences of opinion are welcome. They are handled respectfully and professionally. The manner in which this city council acts as a group at this table will have a direct impact on how our developers, our contractors, and our citizens view this city. I have the utmost confidence in this city council that we can accomplish all of our goals if we work together as a unified group. As a result, growth and progress will come to the city of Crest Hill. Economic development always has been and always will be a priority for this city. It is my intention to actively pursue new businesses and support existing businesses throughout the city of Crest Hill. We have seen an increase in capital investment and revenue to our city, and our sales tax revenue has increased every year over the past 12 years. This is a direct result of more businesses opening in the city of Crest Hill than ever before, and more shoppers visiting our city. I am excited and looking forward to the progress that we have made and will continue to make over the next several years. I believe over the last 12 years, we have improved the quality of life for all of our residents, and we have made the city of Crest Hill a better place to live and to grow. As in the past 28 years, I promise to work hard and do what is in the best interest of this city. Honesty and openness will prevail and will be a mainstay. I will work hard to keep the trust and confidence of those who voted for me, and I will work hard to earn the respect of those who did not. I look forward to the many challenges that will be presented over the next 4 years, and I am confident that together we will make the city of Crest Hill a place proud of honoring the traditions of our past while fulfilling the dreams of a bright and promising future. I am so proud to be your mayor of your city. I thank you, and may God bless each and every one of you that are here tonight, and may God bless the city of Crest Hill.
I just wanted to say congratulations to all the council members that won the last election, and all of those that put their name on the ballots. No matter how the results turned out, you're all winners. Remember that. As it was said, it is not easy putting your name out there for the public. But again, congratulations. Vicki, again, thank you. I'm hoping the city council can work, like everybody's been saying, as one, with no snide looks, comments, rolling of eyes, because it can be seen on TV, and that you respect each other's votes, comments, and like I said, just respect each other and work as one and not individually. We're all put here by the public to do the best, like you said in your oath, to the best that you can. Thank you.
Okay, we only have a few other items to take care of, which should go very quickly. And the first one is committee liaison reports. Anyone? I do have one. Our Memorial Day ceremony will be held on Monday, May 31st at 2 p.m. right outside this City Hall chambers in our Memorial Garden. We have approximately 1,150 names of veterans who served in the military on those stones, and unfortunately we have 2 slain police officers on their stones. So I would ask that anyone that would like to attend, we will be social distancing, we will be asking to wear masks. Our guest speaker this year on the veteran side is going to be Mr. Tony Ariano, who is an Army veteran, and also Father Chris Rowe to be representing the police. Last year was the 25th anniversary of our police memorial. However, due to COVID, we could not have a program, the first time in 33 years that we did not. So we are going to honor this year as the 26th anniversary of our police memorial. Music will be by the Frankfurt Brass Band. So if you would like, please bring lawn chairs. We will have chairs available. We will have free package refreshments after the program, which should last about 45 minutes to 1 hour. We will be having a work day also out in the Memorial Garden on Friday, May 14th at 9 a.m. This is strictly on a volunteer basis. If anyone would like to help, please show up in your work clothes, and we'll be preparing the garden for the ceremony at the end of the month. Moving on to city council comments. These are positive city council comments. Anything you'd like to share with your constituents? We'll begin with Ward 1 this evening. Alderman Dyke.
Nothing more to say than what's already been said. Thanks again to everybody.
Alderman Boucher.
Well, again, I'd like to thank everybody that served us, those here anymore, and good luck to the new people on the council. Glad the work is resolved.
To our new alderman of Ward 2, Alderman Jefferson. Any comments?
I'd just like to say I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you, and like Clerk Hall said, let's make it respectful.
Alderwoman Gazal.
Well, bear with me, I have a few announcements here. First of all, congratulations to all the new elected officials. Congratulations. Happy you're here. Like I told you earlier, it's bittersweet to see Barb going, and sweet to see you here since we already work together. I love the diversity. I like what I'm seeing here. So now with equal representation to all our residents. The second thing is on Saturday, we had our first kids pop-up food pantry. It was a success. Many people were blessed. 149 families showed up. 243 children were served meals. So thank you for all the one who participate in this, and Barb for advertising it and supporting me on that as well. Also on Wednesday, June 9, we'll be holding our first, for this year, it's not our first one, but for this year, we'll be doing the Meet the Cop at the park. So hope to see everyone there. It will be at 6 p.m. and we're gonna start at the Boreal Park. So more information will be coming. And also to what, actually you have the wrong name there, Chris Boucher. It is time to follow what you said, basically. You know, we all have the right for our opinion, but as everyone sat here and saying, let's leave the past in the past, you know? So I hope you all stand by your words here. What you're saying is, let's work together, let's work together. If you have hard feelings from the past, leave it in the past, because some of you don't even remember why you're mad with each other. So I'm just following up on what everyone says here. So just keep that in mind. Thank you.
Ward 3, Alderwoman Oberlin.
Well, I'd like to wish all of the mothers out there a very happy Mother's Day. Unfortunately, mine passed when I was 6, but I do think of her every day of my life, and I'm wishing her and sending her all my love. And to all you mothers out there, hope you have a very, very wonderful day.
New Alderman of Ward 3, Mark Spitty.
I'd like to start by thanking Marco for your 4 years of service to the residents of the city of Crest Hill. Appreciate that. I also want to tell everyone on the council that I look forward to working with everyone here and city staff to work together and make some positive change, positive things happen in the city of Crest Hill. And I also want to thank and reiterate to the residents of Ward 3 as I campaigned and walked door to door, up and down just about every street in the ward. One of the things that I made clear to all of them was that I wanted to be accessible to all of them. If they ever had a need or a desire or anything that I could help them with, that I would do my best to do that. And I want to reiterate that now. If anyone ever needed anything, that I'll be available to them. Thank you.
Ward 4, Alderman Albert.
I certainly want to just echo what everybody else has been saying. Just welcome to the new elected officials, and thank you for your service to the outgoing. And also congratulations to Emily Solomon on your first Mother's Day coming up.
Emily Morris.
Sorry. Emily Morris. Sorry, John.
Alderman Kubal.
Best of luck to all of the board members that are leaving tonight, as everyone said, and I do welcome everyone new to the board and look forward to working with you.
Okay, public comment. If anyone in the audience would like to address City Council, please step to the podium, state your name for the record. Your address is optional.
Can I
Let the
say
rec-
something, please?
Let the record show that no one from the audience has approached the podium. Chris?
Vicki, I just want to say, after all of our conversations we had, your past staff members told me I had to keep it quiet, that they were coming tonight.
I knew somebody had to know, so.
To all the outgoing officials, again, thank you for your service to the city, and the current ones, I'm looking totally forward to working with each one of yous. Thank you.
To our City Administrator Heather, is there a need for an executive session?
No, there is not, Mayor.
Motion to adjourn, Mayor.
Second.
We have a motion by Alderman Dyke, seconded by Alderman Verche for an adjournment. Roll call, please.
Devrel Jefferson,
Yes.
Claudia Gazal,
Yes.
Tina Oberlin,
Yes.
Mark Sepiti,
Yes.
Nate Albert.
Yes.
Joe Kubal,
Yes.
John Verche.
Yes.
Scott Dyke.
Yes.
Motion carries.
I thank you for your patience. Everyone have a great, happy
job
Mother's
on
Day
my
to all the
last
mothers.
name.
Have a great evening. Meeting is adjourned at 9:12 p.m.
Heather?